If you need coins, go ahead and use the code in the description below. It is Johnny for FIFA Coin Zone. And also, if you want to play for some real money, go ahead and click the link for gamersaloon.com and sign up. Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, CaniSports, and welcome to the first episode of the Golden Oldies Challenge with MGH and Chesnoid Gaming. This is the episode in which I show you my team and then just go ahead and try to tear apart the BPL with these old legends. And as you can see, this is my team. I have Robin as my wild card on the right midfield position, Sessegnon at cam, Palacio in striking position, Vargas on the left hand side, Stevie G and Melo in the midfield. On the left hand side we have Eliseu, Barzagli, Pepe and also Shirna to complete the defense, and we have Lopez in goal. And this is the team that I will be using when I play the matches, but there is also a team that I will be using for simulations, which has the highest rated players on every single position. So players like De Rossi will then move into the team for players like Felipe Melo, and yeah, the team will change according to that. Eto'o also is another striker that we have in our team. He will be in the simming team. This is my simming team, as you can see right here, and I am just so looking forward to use this team and see if old players in FIFA are actually valuable. Let's put it that way. I really want to see if these players can be good enough. But there's a big problem. The team is expecting us to win the cup, which is something that won't work because in the cup we always forfeit the first game. And then in the league, they are expecting me to win the title, which is terrible because I have to forfeit the cup, then they will be unhappy. And if I just sit at like 6th place or 5th place, I will probably get fired. So hopefully that won't happen. I will try my very best in order to go ahead and not get fired. The first game today will be a simulation against Hull City at home, and then we have a game against Spurs, and Eto'o scores straight away. It is 1-0, but Ramirez gets the equalizer for Hull City. We are playing at home, so I was expecting a win against one of the weaker sides in the BPL, a team that has dropped down to the championship in real life. Hull City is just trying to hold on to that equalizer, but that doesn't work out. De Rossi scores a 63rd minute. It's 2-1, and that is also going to be the end of the match. And we have luckily been able to win our first match in the season. Spurs have won their game against West Ham 1-0, and they are now sitting in the 8th spot right behind us. So if we can win this match against Spurs, we can get a decent gap between us and them, because they have always been a team that I struggled to play against and also to beat in the BPL title run, because they just somehow seem to be amazing. Also, assistant coaches, if you have already watched this far, please just go ahead and smash that like button. It's the first real episode of this series, and I would love to see over 1k likes on this one. And you can see Spurs team right there. They do have some quality players, but we have Quaresma on the left hand side. I did put him into the team for Vargas, and that's straight away the first chance for Quaresma in the 2nd minute. He is once again on the ball. He is starting all the attacks. It is now Palacio on the ball. Cuts inside. Is in the penalty area for the first time. Shoots. It gets cleared by the goalkeeper twice. Form is able to get to that one. We tried to head it in after the deflection of the goalkeeper. Didn't work out. 16th minute. A corner coming in. It does land in front of our centre back. Barzagli with the shot. But that is not good enough. Sadly, that wasn't strong enough for our team to score. But Diego Lopez making a decent save right there against Eriksen. Eriksen definitely the strongest player in this team of Spurs. And he does have another chance straight away from a similar position. And it is still 0-0. Eriksen once again on the ball. This time with a cross inside. Spurs now have the ball outside of the penalty area. Eriksen with the pass to Lamela. That was unexpected. I was playing much better. In this match. And then suddenly, Spurs took over. I couldn't do anything against it. And after that, after they scored, they just didn't stop. It is once again Dembele on the ball. Pass it over to Kane. Kane back to Eriksen. Eriksen one-on-one. Takes the shot. Gets it back once again. And that is another miss for Spurs. They could have easily scored their second goal in that match, but now it's time for us to go for it. Stevie G with the pass over to Palacio. He's one-on-one against the keeper, and yes, he will score. It's 1-1. QPR have equalized. And that was just the perfect pass from Stevie G. An amazing run from Palacio as well. That is the reason why I got him into the team. He is one of the only strikers at that age who still has some pace in him and who does have really good finishing on him. So that was the reason we got him into the game. But Eto'o now joined into the team for Palacio, I believe, in order to just go ahead and score one more goal. But it's the 80th minute as Eriksen has another shot, and I just can't blame this guy, especially since he's such an amazing player. That shot was just so good, but I have to say I had more chances. I just had to get the ball into the back of the net, and I wasn't able to do so. In the 90th minute, I crossed it in, the goalkeeper got it. And the first game that we played with the Golden Oldies, sadly, we have lost it against Spurs. And that is not really the start that we wanted to see from this team. But it takes a lot of time to get used to playing with these slower players. It's really weird. It's kind of like you're playing another FIFA now. But I'm really looking forward to get used to them. Eto'o scores against Sunderland. We are simming a match straight away after the loss against Spurs. It's another home game, so another 3 points would be amazing. Eto'o scores twice. It's a penalty in the 66th minute in which he scores as well. So we have won this game thanks to Samuel Eto'o playing in the starting lineup of the simulation team. And that is a nice victory to just go ahead and play our next game in the BPL, which will be in the next month. But this right here is the cup game, and obviously I have to show you, assistant coaches, that I did forfeit the first match, which was against Gillingham, and you can see that I do forfeit it. So our board will not be happy with that, but we just have to do it. That is the rule for this series. And currently I am sitting in 7th place with 6 points, 2 wins, 1 loss, which isn't bad for QPR if you consider that they got relegated. But now we do have some insane players in our team, some really high rated players. And talking about high rated players, we are playing against a very high rated team. It is Manchester United. And it's time to play against the likes of Rooney, Di Maria, who just left to PSG in real life. And hopefully we can cope with them as much as we at least did against Spurs, because I really felt like I did play well in that match, but just couldn't stop Eriksen. Eriksen was just incredible on that one. And Manchester United did get the first attack in, and they do also get the second one in. What a mistake from the defense. I don't know what the hell just happened right there. 2 defenders were not able to get to that cross, and Rooney just waits and gets it because my defenders are just not able to clear it properly. 50th minute, a corner coming in, and it was a chance for Vargas, who was in a starting lineup this time for Quaresma, and Vargas is not able to finish that one. By the way, this is the Vargas from Fiorentina. Now Felipe Melo on the ball. He's looking for someone to pass it to. He does see his teammate. It's a great pass inside to Palacio. Once again, he does score, and it is Palacio with 2 goals so far. And I believe Eto'o does have 3. So it does look like Palacio is the striker we have to go for in our matches. And Eto'o will probably be the one that we sim our matches with. Robin now on the right hand side. He was kind of not really visible in this match. He does pass it over to Palacio again. It's a chance for QPR to take the lead in the 81st minute. And in the 88th minute, it was Robin on the free kick. Could he score this one and finish it for our team? No, he couldn't. He did hit the wall right there. Robin with the free kick. That wouldn't have gone in either way, I believe. But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed so far, guys. I need to know how I should play Robin. Give me some tips on how to play him. We are not allowed to use instructions or tactics. It's just basically me maybe changing his position, just putting him a little bit more inside of the pitch or more outside of the pitch. Just let me know. But we have gotten a draw against Manchester United in an away match, which is not bad at all. And Palacio scored again. So it's kind of a nice start into this season, because especially especially now against Stoke City at home, we were able to score some goals with Gerrard and Eto'o. And Eto'o is just unstoppable. This guy is doing so well on the simulations, and that is exactly why I got him into the team, because I believed in the simulations he would be good for me. But when I play the games, I prefer Palacio because he's just a better striker in my opinion on this game than Eto'o is. And Spurs does have 13 points now, 4 wins, 1 draw, so they are unbeaten so far. And we are just trying to keep ourselves in the top 5 of the league. And that is exactly what we are trying to do against Southampton, the last match of this episode. And this Quaresma scoring, but it was Dusan Tadic with another goal for Southampton, and we have gotten a red card, so it does look quite bad for QPR. But no, it's Eto'o once again coming up with a goal, and it is 2-1. Even though we were down to 10 men, we were able to beat Southampton thanks to another goal scored by Eto'o, and he does just show up once again, and he is just such a great striker for simulations apparently. Currently we are sitting in the 3rd spot with 13 points, only 3 points behind Spurs, just because of that one loss we have gotten against them. And Chelsea is sitting in 2nd place, so we are still title contenders, and that is exactly what we need to do throughout the whole season. Buffon going up by +2, he's now 85 rated. Robin now 91 rated. Stevie G also going up by +1. Pepe going up by +1. Quaresma for some reason goes up by +2. So this team is not really going down in stats a lot. They are actually growing, but a couple of players like Felipe Melo and Ronaldinho are going down in their stats, but most of the players are actually going up, which is insane. I wasn't expecting anything like that, especially since this is the Oldies challenge. And in the next episode in October, we have West Ham, Liverpool at home, and then Aston Villa once again at home. So the game against West Ham is an away match. Maybe we might want to play that one. You guys will have to decide in the comments down below. Then we have Chelsea, Manchester City, Newcastle, and Leicester. Which of these 2 games do you want me to play? Chelsea or Manchester City? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will try my best to pick the best team to play against. Thank you, assistant coaches, so much for watching the first episode of this series. If you watched it this far, please go ahead and leave a comment by saying which player in this team do you like the most. Currently, Eto'o has scored 5 goals. He's the top scorer in the BPL, and Palacio is currently sitting on 2 goals in the 13th spot in the top scoring list. Please, assistant coaches, go ahead and click the link in the description down below for the 2 guys who have posted their episodes as well, MGH and Chesnoid Gaming. Check out their episodes and drop a like on their videos as well. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day and peace.